Do you have water in the footwells of your Vauxhall Corsa? Is it annoying you? Do you want to know how to fix it? Let us show you how. Let's go and take a look. When I first found water in the rear footwells of my Vauxhall Corsa, I thought logically, let's check for leaks at the back. Now I started looking at door seals and round the lights and underneath and everywhere. I thought if the water's at the back, it must be at the back. But do a little bit of reading, a little bit of research into it, and now if you take a look at the front, underneath the dashboard behind the pedals, you'll see that everything else is wet too. Now the leak is coming in around the panel that goes around the servo. But to get access to that, we need to remove a lot of things at the back of the engine. So let's get into it and then we'll see what's causing the leak and how to rectify it. Right, let's have a little look at our root cause. You've got this little infill panel that goes on the bulkhead. It's got factory sealer on, it dries, it cracks, it creeps back and it allows water in. But we had a secondary issue. This whole bulkhead area was completely full of leaves and dirt and muck and crap. And down in this channel here, you've got a little flap that allows water out that runs off the screen and runs down off the roof. You've also got one on the other side. These were both pretty much blocked, which then allows this void of water here to fill up, which then allows the water line to sit above this weak crack receding filler, which then allows it to run inside of your car. And also on the other side, we have what looked like a bit of a water leak around here, which is going into your blower motor. But if you ever need to remove that, it'd be a nightmare to get off. So we're going to put some non-setting compound around there, which will perform a tight seal and allow you to remove it if you ever need to afterwards. So it's time to get it all cleaned up, clean that sealer off, and then apply the sealant of our choice. And a couple of quick things going forward. I've seen this done quite a few times online, and I've also seen people pull these lines for the brake master cylinder up and out the car, and I've seen people take clutch lines off. No need. As you can see, you can just remove the 2 bolts onto the servo assembly, the 2 bolts inside, and then you can wiggle it out. So no bleeding of brakes and no bending lines and risking like shearing any lines and having to remake lines. And also inside, it's just 2 bolts. You can get on one with an extension and a 13, and the other one you can get on with a little universal joint just up and behind the brake pedal. And obviously you've got to remove the clevis and the retaining clip which joins the brake pedal to the end of the servo. But it's not as extensive as some people seem to make it out. It is online. It's not, I mean, you can see that was obviously time lapse, but that's taken us 20 minutes, maybe half an hour tops to completely gut this, get it out ready for cleaning and resealing. So not as bad as I was expecting. Right then, that's all I had a little clean. We dug out all the old sealant. It was nice and malleable and sticky towards the top, but down the bottom it was brittle and old and it came out very easily. We've given it a little degrease and we're nice and clean. So now we can get our roof and gutter sealant, which was a £5 for a tub. I've gone for it because it's permanently flexible, it won't crack or flake, and it outperforms traditional bitumen based sealants. Not that that last point is at all relevant when you're working on your car. Let's put a nice bead in the recess and then we'll give it a little wipe round, and then we should be ready to reassemble. that's that panel resealed with the gutter roof sealant masticky stuff. So it's now time to put the filter that goes by the heater back on. There's a little bit of water around the top of it, so there's a potential that it's been letting water in because this old foam seal is very flat and it's starting to crack. But if anyone ever needs to remove it in future, we are going to use some screen seal because this is non-drying sealant adhesive, so it should stay a bit malleable for the next person. So we're going to stick a little bead around your, stick that one on there with a couple of Torx screws, and you should be another potential leak point sealed up. So there we go, all back together. That went really well. That was quite a pleasant little job in all fairness. And hopefully next time it rains, we should have some nice dry footwells and carpets. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from us, don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you again soon. Take care.